My favorite Hong Kong movie is something I saw when I was a very little kid called Siksan, God of Cookery. Wow, it's hilarious. I love it.
Grab a bite because you're watching TasteBuds. Every week we'll be indulging in different cuisines and dishes while exploring the food culture across Asia. With every bite, we'll be feeding you stories from our edible journey.
Ahoy mateys, this is Captain Natasha speaking.
Ahoy miharis, this is Captain Féliks, and we are on a voyage to Madame Ching, a contemporary Chinese restaurant which is named after a powerful female pirate
who sailed seas during the 18th and the 19th century.
Yeah, let's go.
This is Chef Son Pham. Born in Vietnam, grew up in the States, started working in the culinary industry at the age of 17, enjoys cooking casual and comfortable dishes for the masses, has international kitchen experience from New York, Japan, and Copenhagen. He's created the sensational roasted chicken served with Prik sauce.
So the roast chicken dish is something we discovered on our journey to try to replicate the crispy chicken that we find in a lot of high-end Chinese restaurants. So there we brine the chicken very slowly and then slow cook it inside of the marinated broth and then cool it down, dry it down, glaze it with maltose and vinegar, and then we semi-roast it a little bit and then we cool it down for drying again. And then to finish, we fry it slowly, crisp up all the outside of the skin. And then we take it off the bone and then serve it with a Prik sauce.
Why Prik sauce?
So normally you order a crispy chicken in Chinese restaurant that I've been to. It's generally just soy sauce, very simple. So you have something hot, crispy, a little bit fatty with a very sharp, very umami driven sauce that's light at the same time. So you keep the lightness of the dish.
How would you describe the taste of the roasted chicken?
If I were to describe the taste, it's very, very Southeast Asian. But the texture and the taste of the chicken, it's still very much Cantonese. We use a very, very, very Chinese blend of spices when we do the poaching of the chicken.
So, do you think it's a good roasted meat?
A good roast meat should be flavorful and juicy. That's it. No one likes dried meat.
Talking about roasted meat, it's locally known as succulent and filled with lots of flavor. It's a quick dish you can get in almost any corner of Hong Kong. You could easily get a box of 2 types of siu mai over hot rice with a side of veggies for about 35 Hong Kong dollars. Though you get a much affordable versions of siu mai, there are a couple of fine dining Cantonese style options in the city which are changing the game and modernizing such dishes. Do you think it's difficult to modernize the Chinese cuisine?
I would say it's always difficult to modernize any culture's food because on one half you always have the audience that are very, very hardcore about keeping the authenticity of things, but then you have the other half of the audience that wants something new, that wants a little bit more different, but not drastically different.
Well, time for our very first challenge, the Spice Challenge.
Why don't we try this without the spice first?
Yeah, sure.
And then I'm gonna test you.
Alright.
Get all the sauce in there.
Yeah.
You go first. How's the general treating you?
Well, this is spicy already.
It's spicy already?
Yeah. Chicken's very tender.
Not crispiness though.
Very juicy. And I can tell you this is spicy.
For him, that's spicy.
Yeah.
He still has to get. Alright, so we have a piece of chicken on our plate.
Yeah.
It's gonna get some chili sauce.
Okay.
Go.
Yep.
Like a spoonful of chili.
So we gotta put it in our mouth without drinking any water.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
1, 2, 3, go. You want something to drink, Felix? Here, do you want to lose?
Yeah. White flag.
Yep, he surrenders. So I get to try the roasted chicken.
How is it?
That juiciness.
Juicy?
Mm-hmm.
And?
I'm losing words for this thing.
Okay, so let me try.
We're done saving the seas for this episode of TasteBuds, but we're not done with our voyage yet. Do check us out next Wednesday for a new episode of TasteBuds. And don't forget to follow our Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube.